March 18th and 19th, Friday and Saturday, the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Libra. That is so beautiful. Pisces is sweet. We never tell you that. They have this little bit of a tender spot that makes them want to cry easily or hide it. They have this ability to really care and be like the person that has a little bit of fairy princess dust around them, or really sweet to the animals and the kids, or listening to music and being able to sing it by heart because they've just have this natural musical ability. That's the sweetness. And then the moon in Libra is ruled by Venus. It's also very sweet. So there's a lot of kindness in the energy. Now, here's the deal. The moon's in Libra trining Venus, Mars, and Saturn in Aquarius. It's a beautiful relationship. What is a trine? It means that there's those three planets in Aquarius. They've been there all month. It's crazy how much Aquarius energy is in the heavens. And that too is humanitarian and open-minded and considerate. And then you trine it with Moon and Libra, and they're charming and they're full of interesting concepts, and they talk about things that no one else talks about. So this is a wonderful couple of days this weekend. This is a great weekend for talking, for communicating, for being open to relationship, for dating, for making a date with the person you've been in love with and seeing them for a new angle, being able to dream up let's pretend I've done this with my partner. You go out for dinner and you pretend you've never met before and you make it into a romantic evening. That's what this weekend is about, Moon in Libra. There's no fire in the sky, so it'll have to be your idea brought to you by Astrology Answers. The full moon was at 3 a.m. today on the 18th. So it's a combination of the sweetness of Libra and then that full moon of Virgo. We're in a combination of feeling a lot of energy. And if we can keep energy sweet, and that is a choice. I always tell moms when they're getting so fed up with their kids, have a time out, come back, and then say, where is the sweetness in me? And if you can't find it, it's a deep breath with all this error. It's permission to stop and say to your partner, I just want to say, sometimes I forget to tell you how much I love you. This would be a great time to write a love letter, to go out and buy one of those Hallmark cards, or to do some creative work with your hands. Pisces Libra is the artist. Pisces' greatest gift is the painting, and Libra loves colors. So if during this big energy you want to do sweet, it could be alone. The artist is always alone doing beauty. Could be with the partner at dinner who you pretend you just fell in love with all over. It could be with you and you doing that articulation thing that Moon Libra loves, saying, oh, here's all the things I like about myself. Why don't I challenge you? Now that that moon left Virgo, it's going into Libra. Can you tell me something about you that you really do genuinely love about yourself? That's what astrologers do. They do self-reflection to have you see yourself in a new light. And during this moon within Libra, trining all that air, it's verbalizing what we never say. Sometimes I hear myself say to me, Deborah, I really like you. It took me years to get to this, I'll be honest. I had that internal dialogue problem where I had a mean voice. I don't know who paid the guy, but he worked overtime in the middle of the night. Excuse me? And now I've got him in a seat because I've learned from Tell Me a Story, that class that I teach, tmas.co, where I teach people how to turn on the observer, if you want to go check it out. And I've learned from having my observer on that now I can do Moon and Libra, kindness to Debra Silverman, wear my little jewelry, get myself permission to say nice things to myself. That's the change. And with all those planets in Aquarius, we've got to figure out kindness on this planet. It's getting awful. There's so much tension. There's so much frustration. There's so much under the system. And Pisces, they feel all that. So what do? We relieve it with art, with creativity, with thinking positive, with writing love letters. I'm just like a total suck. I love this day. I just love love. And that's what Pisces Libra is all about. So you tell me, can you say out loud, I really love you to yourself? If not, you better come study with us. ComeStudyYou.com. I'll be there. If you're like me, you're ready for more, and I have really good news. I'm teaching again, and I want to help you discover your significant planet, or the planets that are really influencing your psychology, because you have a purpose and a contract that you agreed to before you arrived here on this planet. And the quickest path that I found for figuring out your purpose is through studying first the planets. When you figure out that significant planet, there goes the confusion, and suddenly you feel so much more comfortable being yourself. Click the link in the description to learn more about the planets, my very best friends.